Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on Arrow Season 8, the final season of Arrow. Get your Fs in the chat ready. It's going to be a sad watch, isn't it? Hopefully it isn't too sad, and it's more awesome than sad, but a bit sad at the same time. But yeah, in this video, we're going to be going over a few different things that have come out in the past, like I say, week or so in regards to Arrow, some in regards to people coming back for Season 8, some in regards to stuff that was already confirmed. They just elaborated on it more. So yeah, there's a couple things here, so I was about to say, like, strap yourselves in and get something to eat, but that makes it sound like this video is going to be half an hour, which it will not be, so just ignore that. Why did that thought even come into my head? But the first thing I want to actually show you guys and just talk about briefly is a video. So I'll quickly play the video right now, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Season 8 has been written and designed for people who love the show. We want to find a way to give back to people that have been on this journey with us for 8 years. With this final season, we're doing everything short of me looking directly into camera and winking. And that makes me very happy. People feel like they have a beat on what's going to happen. I don't think they do. I love reading online theories and watching reaction videos and hearing people opine about the show. Like, there's this YouTube channel, this guy Pagey, who's awesome. I hope he sees this. I listened to him talk about the show, and he's super well educated on it, and every theory that he has about how the show ends is totally wrong. The way that the fandom has behaved and the ferocity with which they follow and support the show, it sounds hyperbolic, but it takes my breath away sometimes. It's truly special, and I'm gonna miss it a lot.
So as you can see there, Stephen Amell, who obviously plays Oliver Queen, aka the Green Arrow, was talking to Access. I think that's just what it's called. Access. I'll leave the full video, like the full interview, linked in the description down below if you want to go check it out. But as you can see there, and obviously here, he does mention me, which I thought was pretty cool. When people were messaging me this and saying, "Oh, Stephen Amell, I mentioned you in an interview," and stuff like that, I was like, oh, surely he's just like referred to a video or something. But when he specifically said my name and stuff like that, I thought it was awesome. Like, I already knew that Stephen has watched some of my videos, but the fact that he did mention me and stuff like that, I thought was pretty cool. So I just thought I'd show you guys that. But as I said, I'll leave the full interview in the description if you want to go check it out. But obviously, throughout this video, if you want to just leave all of your various thoughts and opinions on what we go over, it would be awesome, as well as dropping a like on the video. Of course, if you enjoy it, or if you're just excited about that video with Steven, or, you know, if you're just excited for Season 8 to finally roll around. So the first thing that they was actually confirmed, was that Tatsu Yamashiro, aka Katana, will be back for Season 8 of Arrow. Now, she will be in Episode 2, which is called Welcome to Hong Kong. I think that title was revealed before, I'm not too sure when that title was revealed, but that's the name of Episode 2, Welcome to Hong Kong. Obviously, Tatsu was a big part of the Season 3 flashbacks, as well as the present day eventually later down the road. Obviously, when Oliver got, like, stabbed, she was the one that revived him and then helped defeat Ra's al Ghul towards the end. So she's back for Episode 2. Obviously, Season 8's just weird and like a big wild card, so it's hard to tell exactly how she's going to play into it. But you have to assume she's in Hong Kong if the episode's called Welcome to Hong Kong and we go back there. I'm excited to see how it plays out. Now, the thing is, they didn't actually confirm that she's playing Katana. They just said, well, actually, I'll go through what Steven said. So Steven revealed that she was back by saying, "I think Tatsu being in Episode 2 was awesome." So that's how it was confirmed. That was through Green Arrow TV, I think it was. So we'll leave the link to any articles I use from their site in the description down below. Please go check them out and support them. Yeah, so Steven basically confirmed it there, but so obviously because it was just like a short little name drop and stuff, it's hard to tell if Katana will be in the episode. Obviously, Katana was in Suicide Squad, but now it seems like Katana's not going to be used in the movies that much at all. So maybe Arrow will be able to use that character for at least Episode 2. So we could see Tatsu suit up as Katana again and slice and dice some bad guys. But that's for us to wait and see. Obviously, Tatsu isn't, the first, past character to come back. We know that obviously Tommy and Malcolm Merlyn are coming back, Moira Queen's back, Adrian Chase is back, as well as some other people we'll mention in this video as well. So, you know, it's not surprising that, you know, people from the past are coming back, and that's only episode 2. There's 8 more episodes after this, so imagine who else they can just pull out to come into the final season. Now, one disappointing thing to hear, which is the next thing we'll talk about, is that Roy Harper, played by Colton Haynes, you know, Roy Harper aka Arsenal, will not be a series regular for the final season. Now, they're filming, you know, the final season now. I think they're still in episode 3, I want to say, and he's in like Japan at like some Pokemon Go convention or something like that. So this is pretty disappointing. I think we all got a sense that wasn't going to be the case when he wasn't at Comic-Con. I think if he was going to be, you know, a big part of this season, that have him at Comic-Con, because he's been there since season 1. Like, if they were going to have Rick Gonzalez and Juliana Hikavi, who obviously have been there for a couple of seasons, but they haven't been there since season 1 like Colton Haynes has. So, you know, it felt weird that he wasn't there, so it sort of gave you a hint that he wasn't going to be in this season that much, if at all. Now, this is what they actually said about Colton. So this is Beth Schwartz says, "We hope to have him back. We love him, and he's obviously one of the foundations of the show." So I'm guessing it's one of those things where they're just waiting to see. I guess they just didn't renew his contract for this season. I don't know. I have to wait and see what happens there. I'd expect him to be in an episode, probably a finale, or maybe even in Crisis, but I guess he's just not going to play a big role in anything else. So that's a bit disappointing. But Colton did respond to this news on Twitter, because it sort of came out of the blue, I guess, that he just wasn't going to be there at all, you know, in the early parts at least. So Colton said, getting a lot of angry messages, so just to clarify, I didn't exit the last season of Arrow. I was not asked to come back for the final season as a series regular. But y'all know Roy, he's never gone for too long. So I'm guessing they've just told him, like, we don't need you now, but we'll probably need you then. So that's probably what he's been told. So even though he's not going to be there, you know, when we start off, and, you know, even when we get to like the middle point, I would expect him towards the end, because I think it'd feel a bit, I wouldn't say like cheaped out, but it would feel weird if Arrow ended and Roy wasn't there. You know, it just feels like, it would just feel weird, you know what I mean? Now, one thing that will disappoint a decent amount of people, I'm not too surprised that this was said, but it will still disappoint a lot of people that had hope, and that's that Manu Bennett, who of course played Slade Wilson or Deathstroke on the show back in season 2, and then obviously in episodes afterward, has confirmed that he has not been approached for the final season of Arrow. So the fact that he has not been approached at this point gives you a hint that he won't be in the season at all. Now, he said this or did this while announcing that he had taken a role on Pandora, I think it's the show, which is another show on the CW. So obviously a lot of people were holding out hope that Deathstroke was going to be a part of it. Obviously we know that there's like the Deathstroke gang in the future, like future version of Star City with like Mia Smoke and stuff like that. So obviously he won't play a part in that. But I'm guessing they'll name drop Slade and stuff like that, but Manu Bennett, at this stage at least, won't play a part in it. I think that will disappoint a lot of people, but once again, we don't know like the current situation with using Slade Wilson. Obviously, Titans is using him. So, and obviously, we're not, none of us are fans of the whole like DC thing where like certain characters can't be used because they're used on another property. But I don't know if this is because of Titans or just because of maybe they just don't want to go down that road with this character. It's hard to tell, but yeah, so he said that on Instagram, so I guess don't count on Deathstroke coming in. Obviously, he could, and it could be a massive surprise, but at this stage, I wouldn't count on it at all. Now, as I said before, the episode 2 title is Welcome to Hong Kong, and we've got the episode 3 title for Arrow Season 8 as well, which is called Leap of Faith. Now, this episode will actually be directed by Katie Cassidy. This is the episode they're directing, at least when I'm making this video, they're directing it right now. I'm pretty sure that'll be towards the end of it. Now, this will be one of 2 episodes in Season 8 that will share names with Bruce Springsteen songs. Usually it is the second last episodes of the seasons that do this, but this season, episode 3 will have it along with the second last episode, which is episode 9. So, yeah, there we go. And I think, did they say anything else about episode 3? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't think there's anything else about episode 3 at this stage. Now, one character that is apparently returning, I'm not 100% sure on this, so don't say this is all hashtag confirmed. I've just heard that it's the case because the actor apparently said it himself, but David Nickel, I think that's the way you pronounce it, who plays Anatole Kanayazev, has said that he will be in Arrow Season 8. Now, I don't have an official source for this, so I'm not going to say it's confirmed, but I've heard that this is the case, so Anatole is going to be back now. Anatole was in the trailer for Season 8, but that was like a shot from Season two's flashbacks, I think it was, or season two's flashbacks. I don't think it was a present day sort of thing. So yeah, expect Anatole back in season 8 in some way, shape, or form. I'm guessing we might go to Russia again. That'd be pretty interesting. Who wants like an actual KG Beast version of Anatole? Because that's, if you don't know, KG Beast is Anatole Knyzev. So I wouldn't mind if like he just went randomly KG Beast. But maybe we'll have to wait and see if that actually happens. And the last thing to actually go over in this video is from Colin Donnell, who of course plays Tommy Merlyn. Now, once again, this is coming from Green Arrow TV, so he was asked about it and he went on to talk about like what it was like coming back as Tommy Merlyn and stuff for season 8. And this is what he said. It's been a gift to be able to come back over the years and over the seasons and be a continued part of the family as it's grown into what it is now. It's cool to see what our show was and to see how it's expanded into the whole Arrowverse that exists now. I'm really proud of it and happy to be back for this last season in a very different way. You know, to sort of cap off a whole 8 years of our lives. It was cool. I think Steven said it best at Comic-Con. I think fans are going to see Tommy in a way that they've maybe wanted for a while. So that last little sentence there is the most interesting. Tommy is back in a way that fans maybe have wanted for a while. Now, you know, there could be a couple things that people might think. Maybe alive. He's been dead, so maybe he's alive. You know, people might have wanted that for a while, for him to actually be alive, not dead. But I think one of the top things, we've said this before, is that maybe Dark Archer Tommy. That'd be pretty interesting. Obviously, if you don't know, Tommy Merlyn was Dark Archer in the comics for a brief period. So obviously, Malcolm Merlyn is normally or Merlyn, sorry, is that normal Dark Archer. But maybe Tommy Merlyn could be Dark Archer in an episode, or maybe a couple of episodes. I have to wait and see. It wouldn't surprise me if maybe we get like a Green Arrow Tommy, because it was like a Green Arrow stunt double person that had a black beard, and obviously Colin Donnell at the moment has a black beard, so maybe he's a version of the Green Arrow from another Earth. But if I had to put money on it, I'd say Dark Archer Tommy, sorry, because I think that's something that people have wanted for a while, but you never know. It could be Green Arrow Tommy or something completely different. Who knows? But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show support. Let me know in the comments section down below your various opinions on what we went over. Are you disappointed about Roy? Are you disappointed about Deathstroke? But are you excited about some of the other returning things for Season 8? You leave all those opinions in the comments section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.